Steve, you might have to talk me out of that. How are you doing tonight, man? How was the pizza stream?
Good. It was fun. We talked for a while, and then George joined. I think George might have had some wine at
That's an
lunch.
airport. That's an airport, obviously. That's an airplane. I'm at the airport.
Yeah, that was a plane.
Cheers.
Jeez. No, it was fun. For sure. Did a couple streams today. Kind of almost streamed out. We might keep this one short. Drew has to do some traveling. I have to get
Yeah,
home. A
about to get on a plane.
bunch of packages showed up. I got to open them before my wife gets into some of her gifts. Yes, Brinks. We should give Brinks some love. Not that we don't give him love every time, but he did say this is a contrarian over right off the bat.
Yeah,
The under
yeah.
was shot. The no touchdowns in the game was shot. I had a Zeke first touchdown, Drew.
Nice. 8-1. I saw in the
Yeah,
newsletter,
I
which I
couldn't.
told everyone to subscribe. I hope that there was a nice subscriber
We
bump
did.
from my
There was a
push.
nice little subscriber
Nice.
bump. We always appreciate
Hey,
that.
people are going to be expecting it now, like with noobs.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. Well, and I said I'm going to either go crazy long shots, like 100 to 1s in this one, or I'm just going with the guys I know that are actually on the field that will get the volume anyway. So I just stuck with the chalk. Zeke cash. I had some Zeke props. We got 2 out of 3 there. Receptions over, reception yards over. He needs 6 carries for me in the second half.
That's got to get there.
I
That
would
absolutely has
think
to
so
get
with the
there.
score. The total is 14 and a half. The Steelers are 3.5 point favorites. Do you remember the profit exchange prop too?
Yeah,
We talked about
first to
that.
10. First to
First to
10.
10.
Patriots 2-1 home. Whoop,
Easy.
whoop, whoop. That's what we call in the business a rocking chair winner. I kind of want Steelers here. What do you think?
Three and a
Stupid?
half, huh?
I mean,
Zappy's
Trubisky
Zappy
seems to.
Zappy Zappy and Henry are kind of jiving.
Trubisky's
Is
kind of
there?
settled down a little bit. I think there's a potential that the Patriots don't really want to win this game. Like they've entertained the fans, right? I think there's a
Yeah.
potential the refs get the Steelers back into this one to make it an entertaining
Are
finish. I don't know. What do you
Steelers
think?
correlated with this over?
Yeah, I think so.
It's basically like in what world is this? The
Sure.
Patriots score what, 4 or less?
I think this is pretty obviously Steelers. Is it
Okay,
moving?
I'll ride with it. I don't have a strong take on this. I want
Like
the Zeke
this is probably
carries.
like the idea of the Patriots covering the second half spread is the Patriots winning a game by double
Yeah, I
digits.
mean
Does
this
that
it's
sound
up to
right to you?
it's 4.5 at Chris already.
Yeah, that's right. That seems right. Yeah, three and a
See
half
what else.
was a bad number, I think. Um,
I mean there is something to that. I've
Steelers.
been thinking about that the whole game. I'm like, why are they? I mean, Zappy doesn't give a shit about a draft pick. He doesn't want another quarterback pick. So, I mean,
Do
I
you
guess
have?
that checks out.
Yeah, I mean Zappy has not made a mistake yet, but boy oh boy, like every time whatever they're telling him to do is not there, he is not even hesitating throwing it right out of bounds.
Yeah.
Like there is whatever plan A is, if it's not working, it is Chuck. And I think the Steelers defense they'll do some stuff in the second half. I don't think the Patriots can run away and hide. They're going to
Okay.
have to try to put together some drives that could create some turnovers for the Steelers. I think this is Steelers.
All
They
right,
could win the second half 3-7-0. I
We'll
want
go.
the fight. Look,
I want the Patriots to win for you.
I want the Patriots to win. I know first and foremost, I am a
Play in the
cheer
middle.
for the Patriots to win. But that's what an 11-point halftime lead affords you is the opportunity to shoot for a middle in a game like this.
Okay, Steelers
The
4.5. We'll put it up, Dan. We'll take it 4.5.
Okay,
Play it.
yeah.
I'm not
Steelers are done. The
excited.
Steelers are done kicking field goals, Andy. They're done
Yeah.
kicking field goals. They're going for touchdowns. They can get them. I want to ask your opinion on um,
Can't believe you have to
how many
challenge
points do you
that.
think the Patriots can get in this game? Like, what's the Patriots' final score? 31? Can they get 10 points in this half? Is that asking
Why
too much?
are you? You didn't like the over in the second half, though, huh? I thought I'd like the under, but once Trubisky got going a little and just the insistence on leaving Hunter Henry open, I think this total's probably it's up to 16.5. I think that's probably where it opened in some places. I think that's probably fair, but if the Patriots score 10 points, I would think the second half is going over.
No, the
Steelers
Patriots.
aren't
Yeah.
set up to come back and win games like this, but yeah, I'm probably gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head over to the place here.
They got a
Um,
couple of decent wide receivers, and they got Pat Firemouth.
Yeah, we might have to go. We might have to go with a Patriot, or excuse me, a Steelers and over parlay here. I can't do that everywhere though. I got to open a different place.
What's the live money line on Steelers?
It would be plus 275 ish.
All right, I didn't get a big enough number on the Patriots to really give that some serious consideration. I think if the in game, I think in the third quarter, we don't need to go into the third quarter because I got to go. But
Yeah.
I think if the Steelers don't score on their first drive because they get the ball first, it's probably goes just like 3-1 maybe. And at that point, I would consider hedging some Steelers money line, I guess. But now if I have some Steelers second half, then forget it. But all right.
Yeah, Steelers start with the ball. I might not watch some of the. I might just drive home in peace and not listen to this one. I'm not super
Hey, did
invested.
I gotta ask you? Pizza had uh, Hunter Henry 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, a big number. Nice big number.
Were you watching the stream with Grip, who or with
No,
George, who?
I bowed out to give him. He was already having trouble staying in frame, so I bowed
Oh
out to give
no!
him a bigger frame.
Oh
He was
boy!
holding his phone up and he was all over the place.
Oh no!
He and yeah, he was in rare form. He was something.
What because he was cheering for the
He laid the 6 with the
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, so that would have been kind of a funny interaction. I should go track that down.
Well, the best part
Look
was
that
he
up
comes
board.
on second quarter and he says, "Oh, I don't have Amazon Prime. I haven't watched any of the game yet.
Oh
I just know what
no!
the score is." I don't know if he watches it later somehow or if there's like a
You know what?
replay.
Actually, that's a sad sign because if Bezos can't reach George,
Who can he reach?
who can he reach? Right? Why do this?
I
Like
wonder
if you're
too. Would I wonder? See, here's the thing too. If Amazon Prime was nothing but Thursday Night Football, even at, let's say, at a much reduced price, I'm not sure I'd pay it because I forgot it was Thursday and not Monday, and I pulled up the Stream East. It's fine. It's fine. Like I have Amazon Prime for the Prime, the shipping. I'm not sure I'd buy it just for, just for football or something. They might have figured something out here. Like, hey, because they can goose the numbers. They can say, look how many people have Prime because we have
yeah.
football. Motherfuckers, we didn't
So
buy it for football.
so
I
what
would
do you
find a
think
way to find it.
what do you think the actual delta is in terms of dollars Amazon spent on the NFL relative to business generated from having NFL as a broadcasting
I
entity?
don't know, like people who enjoy the NFL and already like people who are middle class consumers. I feel like a
They
big
already all
they
have it.
already have Prime. And if Prime is, if you're on balling on a budget, you're a young man coming out of college or something, and you can't afford Prime, you're also young enough to figure out illegal streams. Like you're not scrimping, oh, I'm saving up for Prime. No, you're logging into your parents' Prime's what you're doing. Like, I don't know.
Anything else interesting happening on the web? I haven't really been paying attention. There's got to be some funny. There's got to be some funny
You know what?
internet
Hey,
humor.
we've been on for 8 minutes and 42 seconds,
Yeah.
and we have not made a 9/11 analogy. So pay attention, Sean McDermott. It's literally not that hard. You just you don't compare things, especially positive things, or use it as an example. We've moved on past doing stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know
You could have used.
what was
We
going on.
we communicate pretty well, Andy. You could have used us as an analogy instead of, I don't know, terrorists.
Terrorists.
Yes. Hey, I shouldn't be
You do
saying
not have to
terrorists
hand it out
out
loud.
loud, super loud at an airport. But anyway, the
Jesus Christ.
the question I wanted to ask.
Go back home.
Question I wanted to ask you. Excuse me. Did you watch any of the Commissioner's Cup in the NBA?
Yeah,
Did you see that amazing Pacers win?
the in-season tournament is good. Like
Tyrese Halliburton, man. Tyrese Halliburton is just taking the league down this year. He probably should be a top 5 MVP candidate at this point. But what I was going to ask you about the Commissioner's Cup, this is like kind of the absolute most perfect test case of if this works, right? Tonight.
Yeah.
You got Lakers and LeBron James in the Commissioner's Cup, widely available to anyone with cable. up against the worst football game of the season, at least conceivably, right? Like the
Yeah,
lowest
yeah, yeah.
total, the lowest total. Like this, like I know that there are a
It
lot of
was weird.
Patriots
The
fans. There's a
timing
lot of
was weird.
Steelers
I
fans.
still didn't care. It was on. For a
No,
guy
no, no.
like
I'm
me
just
who
saying.
has
No, I just want you to kind of game this out for me, like NBA versus NFL, because tonight
NFL
is kind
wins
of.
10-1,
I,
obviously.
but like by how much though? Like eight
A
to one
lot, a lot. And NFL will murder the NBA. It always,
on
anytime
Monday Night Football. It's different because it's widely available. This is harder to get because it's on Amazon.
and maybe you're right because of the Amazon Prime thing, but
If they
man,
don't have George watching, how do they? They're
well, I
missing a
know,
huge
but also
audience.
George isn't watching the Pacers game either.
Is he watching the Lakers?
Yeah, the NFL might just NFL crushes everything it goes up against. It's fucking Thanos. I mean, are you happy? Are you happy that the in-season tournament turned out to be a success?
No, I don't like it at all.
You don't want it back? You think it's a little
No,
different? Okay.
I have selfish reasons.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I think
It
for
it
the average
reset.
NBA fan, it's
Yeah,
fun.
fatigue angles were cooking, and this reset everybody's fatigue, which I kind of fucking hate.
I'm glad it didn't. What do you call it when a movie does really really bad? You just
Flop.
uh, I'm just trying to make you say bomb in an airport. Sorry. I just wanted you to be like exclaiming, "Bombs, Andy! Bombs!"
It flops, Andy. It flops.
I'm just trying to get you taken into the back room. I had a buddy who got yanked into it, like full on pants down.
Oh, I bet.
Gloves on, kind of shit. He says it wasn't cool. So, yeah, sorry.
Okay, no. So yeah, no. Just kind of closing that point. Though,
Yeah, from your standpoint as a bettor who has some advantage spots, I can see you not loving it.
Yeah, because I get nothing this week. I get nothing next week. Like historically, fatigue kind of peaks in this first 2 weeks of December.
Sure.
So it kind of sucks. Like honestly, like the entertainment value of the play-in, the round robin part was real. Like that was quite cool, but the secondary effects of taking away good bets on the NBA has been bad.
I don't understand. Is are two teams just gonna have like 83 games then now?
Yeah.
Huh. It'll be funny when that comes into play.
I don't think the title game counts for a record.
Oh, they won't count it for
every other game. Every other game counts.
Okay, so they won't count it for official records as far as seeding and
Right.
stuff. I'm just thinking it'd be funny if two teams ended with the same amount of losses.
No,
but
see, because it's teams from Oppo conferences, so they can't count it.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I would see. It always was going to be an Eastern Conference team.
Right. They took otherwise conference games and they made them, this in-season tournament.
Okay.
But
they obviously didn't have Amazon do their schedule then.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They got lucky as hell because they got LeBron James in a standalone game up against freaking Bailey Zappi and Mitch Trubisky. Like this is as good of a possible outcome they ever could have had. I'm curious to see how it works out. Did Mitch Trubisky throw a pick or something? You're looking like, oh god.
I just started. We got the kickoff.
Oh, okay.
I'm at the kickoff. Steelers.
I'm at an airport, so I'm not watching the game because you know what is kind of a funny wrinkle about Amazon having football? No airport bar has Amazon Prime streaming capability. It's not possible. Like I've so many Thursday nights this season I've been in an airport. No bar has it.
Yeah, it's nice that like the bars have a lot of them have figured out. Like, we have a smart TV. Like, why am I still? A lot of bars run DirecTV still, man. And I think a lot of it is because you can get you used to get the sports package, all of them. So you had to have DirecTV if you were like a B-dubs or something. But I did go to a bar one time there, and it was like two old people trying to figure out how to log onto their Amazon on a TV, like entering their password in front of everybody on the screen. Like, no, you guys. No. I mean, yes, get this going. Like, let's hurry it up.
That's a painful experience. Have you ever been with watching someone trying to like thumb their like way to the password? Ooh, it's bad. Oh man. Well, anyway, should we wrap?
Yeah, let's get you on a flight.
Did you make any additional bets that we didn't talk about yesterday? Because I made one we should probably let the people know about.
You talk about your under real quick. I'm very much in on Tampa money line. Like
Okay,
the more I
Tampa.
look at that, the Tampa. My favorite looks still are the Dallas team total over and the Tampa money line.
Okay. I got a decent sized stake down on Chargers Broncos under. I reviewed every.
I'm not sold. I'm not
I went
sold on
through
this.
all my numbers as carefully as I could on the Chargers, and I think I have been a little tough on their defense being really bad because they're not that bad. At least some things have been fixed. They're trending up. It might have been just opponent related, but holding the Ravens to 20 is notable. Holding the Cowboys to 20 is notable. Holding Jordan Love and the Packers to 23 on the road, kind of notable. Like all those were actually kind of decent performances by them, even though they can be beat. Like it doesn't make me want to bet the late. Oh no, Mr. Trubisky pick already?
No, just a really dumb play.
No,
Jalen
no.
Warren for negative 1,000,000 yards.
No, those will happen. Those
Bad
will happen.
reverse.
Oh god, a reverse? Really? Why are we trying that?
Dogma likes the Cowboys. Good to know.
Okay, we agree with you. I like Cowboys alts. But yeah, no, 44 was too big of a number for Chargers, Broncos. Broncos defense, Broncos defense matches up amazingly well against, even if Guyton is back, Palmer, even if Palmer's back,
Palmer's.
they match up really well against that passing offense. So it's going to come down to who can run the ball better. I'm probably going to be the Broncos. And it's probably going to be like a 16-13 kind of game. So I hit under 44. Fingers crossed.
I'm still looking at that. I'm waiting for some improvements. If I check the weather a lot more for other cities than I do for where I live, because of just waiting. If I can get any good news, I still think I'm sold on the Rams being able to score, but not as many as Baltimore.
What did you make of the move in favor of the Ravens today? Somebody just wanted to kind of shove it in my face for spite?
I don't know. It looked like somebody got some good sevens, so I think they're just kind of waiting for their price, and I think this bounces back and forth.
It was weird that it was timed with reports of Lamar Jackson not practicing. That didn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean,
there was a couple moves today that were oppo the information that I just didn't understand. That was one of them.
Yeah. I think it's kind of known that it wasn't that sick. I don't know. The reports I said, it was just like he's not feeling well. You'd say he's like puking his guts out. So I don't know. If he's not in, obviously that's massive. There's been a bunch of injury news.
He missed practice all last week because they were on bye. He's missing a practice this week. I think you might get a rusty Lamar.
Do you think he's faking?
Is he? Is he trying to dodge the Rams?
He called in sick. Just like, one more day of vacation.
He's trying to dodge the Rams, Andy. Definitely. Yes. He doesn't want to go up against Aaron Donald. He's already got the AFC North locked in. Look at the Steelers are like the second choice to win I guess the Browns second choice to win. Steelers lose to the Patriots. He's calling it in this week. He doesn't need to win this game.
I don't know. Cleveland gets beat hard, so which means they probably don't get beat hard. So Cleveland might still be in this thing.
We should do a real quick corrections and retractions, or at least a mea culpa. What was the name of the tackle for the Jags who we were shitting on for getting cut?
I can't think of it. I can only think of the golf architect, Gil Hans.
Blake Hans. Okay. I was making light of the fact that he's been cut and picked up by so many teams, but honestly, if your dream is to play in the NFL and you can survive that much, hat tip to you. Honestly, I have respect for that. And the way we talked about it was not very respectful, and I apologize to Blake Hansen, his family and friends.
Kind of somber at the end. I can't even handle it. I can't even handle it when one of you is mean in the chat. I can't imagine getting cut from a football team.
Oh my God, no way. Oh my God, no way. So
I can't. Yeah,
I'm gonna do my best to help lift up the journeymen and do less shitting on them, even if it ultimately means.
We're Blake Hans fans.
No, we're Blake Hans fans. Yes. Yeah, we support the blue chip The blue chip
No, the blue
offensive
collar.
tackles the blue collar offensive tackles that come out of the Big Ten. We need to lift those guys up. We don't need to be shit talking them. So
Third and 9.
that's
Big third down. Big third down here.
for the Steelers or the
What time's
Patriots.
your flight?
Oh shit! Pretty soon. I gotta finish this
God.
line. I
All
gotta
right.
get going. All right, man.
Let's get Drew on a plane. I'd hate
All right.
to hear your announcement over there. We're looking for Pastor A. Dinzik.
That has happened many times to me. I always played very close, but thanks to TSA pre-check, don't have to worry about that much anymore.
All right. See you guys.